Hello Whovians, this is Jason, also known as Hyperzilla, and welcome back to some more MDW Productions. Now, in this video, I am going to do a mini-series where I tour all my TARDISes, up until my newest TARDIS tour, and I'll be showing that off for the first time for everybody. And I put a lot of work into that TARDIS, so hopefully you guys like it. But today we are taking a look at the first TARDIS I made, and what used to be my most popular video is probably in the top 15 now, most popular videos. And I remember the thumbnail was taken at this spot, like TARDIS tour number 3, and it was the first time I ever used my voice in a recording, not a live stream. Anyway, this bit here is like all just here, like you know, it's just an area. Let's say the doctor the doctor goes here when he's not doing anything. This is what the outside looks like. That's a school that I made back in 2018. It's about a month after I made the TARDIS that I made that. No rooms have actually been added into this TARDIS since probably early 2019, because other than that I was working on I was working on TARDIS 1, TARDIS 2, and then I think throughout most of 2018 I was working on TARDIS 3. Anyway, walking inside, let's not waste any more time. This is a very iconic look. We have this sort of we have this bit here. You know, obviously we've got the beacon on top. Now I don't know why this bit's 3 high. I remember at one point it was 4 high, and then knocked it down to 3. Then I brought it back to 4, and then I think I knocked it down to 3 for a couple episodes. But I'm not the biggest fan of this design. But I do know that I think I did it because of Hunter's TARDIS, XX Hunter Elite, XX. So shout out to him. He has a good TARDIS. He's not done anything. He made like 4 episodes. He made a series, Minecraft Doctor Who, about a week after mine. And our series was linked. He was a future Doctor. Anyway, when we walk in, we have this. I realise that this. I don't know. We have the messy design. I mean, just look at it. It's a complete mess. I completely botched it. I remember that. I mean, just look at this compared to this. No side is the same. It's completely asymmetrical. Look at this. It's horrendous. I mean, look at this. And this is because the tutorial guy I watched weren't very specific, and he only had part 1 out at the time. Or part 1... No, he'd done all the other parts, but the rest of them were unlisted, so I couldn't even see what was happening. So basically, when I did, you know, I'm not going to say anything, because I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. Anyway, we have this. I do like this. I don't know why that's like that. But yeah, I don't think it looks bad. We have obviously the chest here. Obviously these are all outfits. Then we've got the console itself. Now this feels most like a console, if I'm honest, because obviously we've got a gap here. And it also... Well, then again, I didn't use stairs, I used slabs. Anyway. Obviously here we've got the main lever, nothing behind that. It's the daylight sensor, this, that, pressure plate, switches. The rails, which were recently added. I mean, because I worked on this maybe at the start of 2020, where I updated the design for the remaster episode. Because I believe episode 1, the original, I forgot, the Silent Willows, That episode had like a gold TARDIS, and then it changed. I think towards the end. I think yeah, no, yeah, I believe so. Right in here we've got nothing. There used to be a book in there. I remember, like for the Doctor. Then we have the balcony. Looks kind of messy. I mean, this is probably the most I don't know. I still like the balcony, but I also hate it at the same time because it just doesn't look right. It doesn't sit right or anything like that. Then we've got the stairs going down, obviously. Just being down here. Then we have the TARDIS bedroom. I think no, this is covered up in episode 1. I'd always covered it up except for the original episode 1 where it was there. I only had like half of the rooms at the time. But normally whenever I do a series I'm there like, alright, new TARDIS, let's explore the entire TARDIS by the end of the episode. What but I really want to make it feel like Doctor Who, especially with season 5. Because if I'm being honest, the Doctor would go around with a bow and arrow and kill enemies instead of just running from them. Anyway, we have the clock, compass, the map. That's the main console. Yeah, this bit gets confusing. I believe that's the bedroom. I believe this is that. We have a room here. Not even I remember that. No, wait, no, that's the swimming pool. And wasn't there something? That was an obsidian room. I remember that. Don't know where it is actually. That's a console room. That's a study. That's another console room. That's another console room. Down there is another console room. Up here is another console room. And out here there's the set piece for Silent Willows. Anyway, we have the time rotor. Biggest time rotor I've ever made. And I'd say the second best. As messy as it looks, I'd say it's the second best. Because it feels like a time rotor. Anyway, we have, what, 4 side panels yet. Let's check the rooms. I don't want this to drag on way too long. So down here we have the study. You've seen this by now. Is that? Oh my god! It's a lot smaller than I remember. I think, and brighter. Oh yeah, we've got the door at the back. Yeah, you just gotta sort of get that right. Which there, it's now right. Obviously we got this, the fireplace. I remember I was away for about 5 minutes. My brother put fire spreads on. And basically I realised that the TARDIS, that most of the study had burnt down. So I had to sort of reconstruct it. It was annoying. And that's why most of this back wall is nether brick. Over here is a console room. This is meant to be like a classic. I mean, this was the first console room I made, apart from that one. So we have, obviously, this one here. Well, I mean, we have the study here, which was the first room we added. Then we've got this. But no, the study... No, the library was the first room. Over here, we have another console room. Not very good looking. Again, you can see I've come a long way when it comes to console rooms. I said, we've got a beacon there. I don't know why. We have the map. Very small map. Clock and a compass. I said, a bunch of levers. Now, this is what I used to do. Now it's gone to a simplistic sort of tone. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like that. That's actually pretty cool. It's the most basic thing ever, but I find it cool because reasons. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the sort of how this sort of snakes around. At one point these did that, and then I blew up the TARDIS, it auto-saved, and I had to reconstruct most of the TARDIS. And I didn't duplicate saves, because now on Bedrock Edition you can't turn off autosave. So basically, you have to save and exit. You can't save without exiting. I mean, you can't exit without saving. And it got annoying, and I did that at one point, and basically half the TARDIS was gone. I had to reconstruct it, and that's why it looks as crappy as it does. Going down this hallway, we have this room, the secondary console. And then here, we actually have the console room where you saw, when you first saw, what you first saw in Minecraft Doctor Who. The very first thing I filmed. And then we got here. In fact, there, right there, that's the TARDIS in the sky. Oh, your beacons also have a range to them. There's a Godzilla that I made. There's my brother's house that I decided to set on fire. Wait, I also have... I completely forgot how to make those houses. But I wanted to make one for a giant horror house. And we're going up here. Way above the clouds. Let's see where's the TARDIS.